Let's be real for a second. If you've ever had to promote a whole series of events, I'm talking webinars, a sports season, maybe a bunch of community workshops, you know the pain. You know the absolute chaos of trying to get all that information out there in a way that people can actually follow. I mean, seriously, think about it. You could have dozens, maybe even hundreds of dates on your schedule. How in the world are you supposed to share all of that without just completely overwhelming your audience? Or, let's be honest, overwhelming yourself? For most of us, the answer is just chaos, right? It's manually building lists and spreadsheets. It's sending out this endless storm of email updates every single time a tiny detail changes. And you have no real way of tracking who's even planning to come. It's just a massive, massive drain on your time and resources. But what if you could just ditch all of that? What if you could automate the entire process using a tool you already live and breathe in every single day? What if you could generate a complete, beautiful, shareable all events landing page, ready to go in just 60 seconds? Yeah, you heard that right. 1 minute. That's the promise we're going to unpack right now. So, how on earth is that even possible? The answer is a really cool service called Calendar Snack. And honestly, the way it works is just brilliantly simple. Okay, so check this out. The whole process is just 3 steps. First, you create an event, just like you always do, right in your Google or Outlook calendar. Then, in the invite list, you just add a special email address, something like create@calendarsnack.com. And that's it. Within a minute, you get an email back with a link to your brand new live event page. Done. And this is where the real magic happens. The system basically transforms your personal calendar into the central command center for all of your public events. No new software to learn, no complicated new platform. This quote really hits the nail on the head. You're not adding another tedious thing to your workflow. You are empowering the tool you already use all day long. Your calendar becomes your command center. And the most crucial part is the real-time sync. So look at this. If you change the time of an event in your calendar, boom, the public landing page updates instantly for everybody. Let's say you add a special promo code into the body of the calendar invite. It appears on the page, just like that. And if you have to cancel an event, you just delete it from your calendar and poof, it's gone from the public page automatically. Okay, so that is a game changer for you, the organizer. But what about your audience? What's the experience like for them? Well, it's just as clean and just as effortless. So this is what your audience sees, a really clean, professional page. They can pop in their email one time, and then they can browse everything you've got going on. This full calendar view makes it super easy to see what's coming up. Or, hey, maybe a calendar view isn't the vibe you're going for. You can also have a simple chronological list. As people scroll, they can just click Load More to see everything you've got. It's all about making it incredibly easy for them to find what they're looking for. And the flexibility doesn't even stop there. You don't always have to share the entire schedule, right? You can also get a link for a single specific event page. This is perfect for when you're doing targeted promotions and you really want to drive attention to one key date. And here is the absolute best part for your customer. They find an event they like, they click Get the Invite, and it's sent right to their personal calendar. You know what that means? Any updates you make, a time change, a new Zoom link, get pushed directly to them. No more missed events because someone was looking at an old email. So we've made it easy for you to share. We've made it easy for customers to sign up. But what happens after they click? Well, this is where we get into the really valuable data. Every organizer gets access to a reporting dashboard, and this gives you that crucial, high-level bird's-eye view, total invites sent, total RSVPs, the average RSVP rate per event. It's all right there in one spot. And we can get really specific. I mean, look at this sample data here. We're seeing a global RSVP rate of 25.3%. This is the kind of insight that helps you understand how engaging your events actually are. You know, are people just looking, or are they actually committing to show up? But you can go way deeper than that. From that high-level view, you can dive into any single event. This snapshot tells you exactly what's happening on one specific date, how many invites were sent, what the response rate is, and even where those signups came from. And the level of detail is just incredible. The system tracks every single invite with a unique ID, which means the reporting is super accurate. You can see their RSVP status, yes, no, or maybe, and you even get updates if they change their mind later. You can see if they're on Google Calendar or Outlook and the exact time they clicked. This is seriously actionable data.
Now, all this is fantastic for a single person running events, but what if you're a larger company, maybe a sports league or a franchise with a bunch of different people managing different schedules? Well, the system is totally built to scale. So imagine this. You've got organizer A, maybe they're running the NBA schedule, and they have their own dashboard with their own data. At the same time, organizer B is running the NFL schedule, and they have a completely separate dashboard. Each one works on their own. But here's the kicker. For you, the main account owner, all of that individual data rolls up into a single top-level dashboard. It's called the Domain Reporting Console, and it gives you a complete, unified view of every event created by every organizer across your whole organization. This is what allows you to scale from just managing one person's schedule to, well, orchestrating an entire league, an entire ecosystem of events, all while keeping that all-important centralized oversight. Which really just leaves us with one final thought. We all live in our calendars, every single day. It's our hub for getting things done. So the question is, isn't it time we unleashed its potential to become our most powerful marketing and analytics tool too?